Hi, I'm Grannie SolVRa, and today I wanted to take a break from some of the more intense VR puzzles and games that I've more recently reviewed. So I am reviewing Kayak VR Mirage. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous experience. It's calm, peaceful, with stunning locations, with a very realistic look and feel. Sadly, for me though, it's one of those games that instantly I knew that I can't play it. VR displacement hit me within a couple of seconds. I was using PlayStation 5 VR2. I tried and forced myself to push through for a while because it was such a beautiful, beautiful scenery, including fish and birds to enjoy. And I hoped that maybe I'd get over the displacement thing, but I didn't. And equally as sadly, the post effects lasted a while. I even actually felt a little nauseous, which is very rare for me with VR. Headachy, yes, I get that every so often, but nausea, not really. So very, very sadly, this game is off my personal gameplay list. However, that was just my experience, and this might be fantastic for you, as it is for people who've already happily been playing this game around the world. To be able to review it, I asked my adult daughter to play it and give me her feedback, and that's mostly what this review is based on. Here's a clip of some of her gameplay. If in your life you have ever wondered what it's like to kayak on a river or on the ocean, this is the game for you. Or even if you have kayaked in your life and you now want to re-experience that. So if you don't experience VR wonkiness, as I do, I'd suggest this is one of the more peaceful, relaxing games to play. And it can be super easy one for those of you who are new to VR. This can be extremely easy to use, as there's a guided tour mode where you don't even need to paddle. You are just glided through the scenery, looking around you, chilling and relaxing, feeling that you've actually been transported there. If you do want to combine some exercise with this, you could use the free roam mode and or consider holding a physical object as a fake oar and really getting into those rowing movements. There's even a race mode where the intensity increases and you certainly get a cardio workout. You can play it seated or standard. Here's a short clip of my daughter getting that cardio workout in a race. There are many accessibility and customizing options for you to try out. I didn't try a lot of these out, but maybe I should have, because perhaps there's something there that might help reduce my instant displacement issues. The start of the game is an instant wow. You're dropped straight into a swimming pool in the kayak and you can begin to paddle around. It was actually here that I already knew that my head was not suitable for this game, but I also knew that it looked so interesting that I wanted to stay and play, and I did. The controls are obvious, as you just use your hands, grab the paddle, and you dip it into the water as you steer your kayak in the direction you want to go. There are a few small tests in that pool that you can pass, and then you're transported to a menu where you get to select 4 locations that you wish to experience. All are beautiful. There's Antarctica, Costa Rica, Norway, and Australia, which, if you haven't detected from my accent, is the country of my birth. Apart from the predetermined avatars that appear when you're racing, there are no other characters in this game. It's all about you and your experience. The visuals, as already hinted at, are gorgeous. They're realistic and they are absorbing. This makes the experience really immersive with that real to experience feeling. In Antarctica, we even get to see a giant whale diving in front of you. You see birds flying as well as animals and reptiles of specific regions. A dog will bark at you from a nearby shore. Penguins chill as you float on past. To me, even looking at the fish swimming beneath me in the water was magical. And luckily, I got to do that within the short time I was able to play this game. In that time, I experienced that the water physics reacted realistically to the kayak and the paddle. It felt to me that I was pulling along in the water. The sound and the audio are incredibly relaxing. You hear the gentle sounds of your paddle with water ripples and suitably atmospheric background music. If you don't want the music, you can turn it off. You can choose day or night settings, or in some locations, sunset, or in Norway, stormy. You can have a headset rumble, which means when your kayak bumps, and I did a lot of that in my short time, when you bump into something, you gently feel that bump. And when it's raining, you can feel raindrops on your virtual hands. And as I mentioned, you definitely feel that tug of water when you first put your paddles in. There are trophies to collect, most of which you need to use your VR gear to snap a picture of. Some of those trophies are things like World War II plane in Norway that's underwater, spot an expedition camp in Antarctica, catch a lost turtle in Costa Rica, help a lost toucan in Australia, find a little orca, find Willie, and there's many, many more that adds a little bit of gameplay if you want that, in addition to just the paddle and the floating experience. My final verdict, it is a lot of fun just to paddle around and enjoy some of the scenery. Or you can up the game and go for the trophies or get into the racing. If I was you, I would be giving this a try, especially for first-timers to VR. Cross fingers your head copes better than mine did, as I really love the concept of this game, and I wanted to regularly have that calm and peace that it offers. But sadly, it's not for me, but it's definitely for my daughter. So I'm going to finish off with a relaxing, beautiful clip of my daughter's play. Enjoy and see you next time. And don't forget to subscribe if you are enjoying these videos. Bye.